About damning things. A lot of people waited to see what you were going to say, and some of it you may look at it and you think is harmless, you think if it's funny, you think they're just good stories and whatever. However, Meghan and Harry have an army of keyboard warriors who tend to support them. It takes them a week or so before they get up to date with what you say or I say or Rosie says or whatever it is. But sure as heck, they spring in to action. Do you think she's aware of the keyboard warriors who defend her and who are now attacking me as I speak and you for writing that book?
Well, I don't do social media, so I don't have the pleasure of reading their vitriol. Of course she knows. I mean, Meghan is a person who controls the narrative. That has been part of the problem when she came to London to become part of the royal family. She couldn't understand why she wasn't more important and wasn't in control of everything. And that's why, of course, she has fractious relationships with so many people.
All right, let's start with what might be the most delusional part of this entire saga. Meghan Markle thought she should be more important in the royal family. Folks, let me spell this out. The monarchy is not Hollywood. It doesn't run on PR stunts, Instagram posts, or celebrity status. It's built on hierarchy, duty, and centuries of tradition. And yet, Meghan thought she could walk in, snap her fingers, and outrank people who were born into this institution. She actually believed she'd be able to outshine Kate Middleton, who is married to the future king. But here's the thing, Kate played by the rules. She spent years learning royal protocol, respecting tradition, and proving her dedication to the crown. Meghan, she lasted barely 2 years before throwing a global tantrum and leaving. And the worst part? Instead of realizing that royalty is about service, not stardom, Meghan blamed the institution for not giving her more power. This is another key point that Tom Bower nails. Meghan Markle is obsessed with her public image. She didn't want to be a working royal. She wanted to be a global influencer, a political power player, a Hollywood icon, and she thought the royal family would be her launchpad. But here's the thing, the monarchy isn't a brand. It's a 1,000-year-old institution with rules, traditions, and a purpose beyond celebrity culture. And yet, Meghan's entire strategy has been about monetizing her royal status. She walked away from royal duties but still clings to her Duchess title. She talks about privacy while signing multi-million-dollar Netflix and Spotify deals. She complains about media intrusion while calling the paparazzi herself. This is pure hypocrisy. Meghan didn't want to serve, she wanted to be served. And when that didn't happen, she played the victim.
So I'm convinced she has a very talented staff. They're hardworking. They know how important brand Markle is, and they will be keeping in touch with what's being said. They won't like everything that's being said because however much people may attack me or my book, there are many people, I'm told, who love the book, and the sale of the book is now #1 bestseller. So that can't be of much pleasure to Meghan. So I think she is very much in control of what is being said, and she is utterly passionate about her image. I mean, that is everything that matters. She's a creature of Hollywood. She knows that celebrity images is what earns the money, and that's what she must protect.
What also earns the money is this sort of rancor. And, you've talked about some of the family's desire for reconciliation. Do you not think that maybe the media, someone like yourself, are actually motivated for the sort of revenge part of this storyline to be the one that gains traction?
This, Patriots, is the moment that changed everything. Meghan and Harry's 2021 Oprah interview. Tom Bower makes it crystal clear. That interview was a disgrace. It was filled with unverified claims, race-baiting, exaggerations, and outright lies. And the worst part? Oprah never challenged anything. Meghan claimed she was denied mental health help, but we later found out she never actually asked for it through official royal channels. She suggested that the royal family was racist, but couldn't provide a single name or a single piece of evidence. And she claimed her baby wasn't given a royal title because of race, which was an absolute lie because the rule about royal titles goes back decades before she was even born. Patriots, this was one of the biggest media hoaxes in history, a calculated attack on the royal family with zero accountability. And let's be real, Meghan's entire brand has been built on playing the victim, and that interview solidified it. Now let's talk about the royal family's response, because here's the thing, Patriots, they are done with Meghan and Harry. The Queen tried to make it work, but Meghan and Harry wanted to control everything. Prince William? He's furious. Meghan tried to destroy his wife's reputation, and Harry dragged their private family matters into the public.
No, I don't think that's fair, frankly, because I wouldn't have written this book if she hadn't appeared on the Oprah Winfrey Show. I thought that was just so disgraceful, what she said, what Harry said, and I'm a monarchist, and I just don't think she should have been allowed to say those things unchallenged by Oprah Winfrey. It was scandalous. So I embarked on this book to actually understand what sort of person actually launches that sort of unfair, untrue attack on the royal family. And that's very much my motive. I tried to find out the truth. And it was only by finding so many different aspects of her life which were not in the public domain that I could actually come to the conclusion that I did. And I'm told it's a good read. And not only is it a good read, it's an authoritative read. It tells the truth about Meghan. And I think that's very important. We know the background and the motivation of a woman who clearly married into the royal family because she loved Harry. Don't doubt that, but also because she liked the status. But in the end, very quickly, she discovered that she wasn't get the status of number one, which is what she wanted. There is only one number one in the royal family, and the rest of the family is there to support the Queen. And Meghan didn't understand why she wasn't in the spotlight, and very quickly decided she'd be better off in Hollywood.
The reality is there is no reconciliation coming. Meghan and Harry burned every bridge, and now they're on the outside looking in. And that's why Meghan is trying to reinvent herself in Hollywood. But guess what? Even Hollywood is losing interest. Meghan thought she should be number one in the royal family, but that's not how monarchy works. She was obsessed with controlling her image, but the royal family is about duty, not PR. She weaponized victimhood in the Oprah interview, but the truth is coming out. The royal family has completely cut her off, and there is no going back. Folks, this is the ultimate downfall of Meghan Markle. She thought she could manipulate her way to the top, but she forgot one thing. The truth always wins. What do you think, patriots? Was Meghan's downfall inevitable? Did she ever stand a chance in the royal family, or was she always going to sabotage it? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.